My name is Dominic Sicali. I'm a former Capo in the Bonnano crime family, and at one time I was second in command in the Bonnano crime family. This movie was predicated in the Bronx, New York. That's where I grew up. I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. So the substance of this movie shows people, Italian Americans, mafia, the code of silence, the code of loyalty. And that was the same way in the Bronx, even when I was active in the life, in the crime family. And that's what the life was about: honor, respect, loyalty, nobody saying a word, everybody having one another's back. That's what made the mafia so powerful. And this movie depicts that.
Mommy, look what I got, some peaches for...
The beginning of that scene, it's hysterical if you look at the scene itself, because the kid is so excited coming into the house. Mommy, look what... And all of a sudden, he sees his father standing there with a serious look. He's like, oh, shit, I'm in trouble.
Free.
And he knows it right there. After he says free, he looks down, looks back up, looks down, and he's like, oh, my God, what trouble am I in now?
What's this?
What's what, Dad?
Robert De Niro has money in his hand. He goes, what's this? And the kid's his son is looking at it. What's what, Dad?
Where'd you get this? Your mother found this behind your drawer.
It's money that I've been saving, Dad.
$600 you've been saving?
He said, what's this? Your mother found it behind your drawer. Dad, it's money I've been saving. The father says $600. Now remember, folks, this is back in the 60s, 70s. $600, that's a lot of money. People make maybe $200 a week, if that, $150 a week. That's a lot of money for a little kid.
$600 you've been saving? What'd you become, a brain surgeon overnight, son?
Tell your father where you got the money.
Dad, I worked for it.
Doing what?
Things.
Things? What do you mean, things? What things?
All things, no things.
Hey, don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth and I won't get upset.
You promise?
I'm your father. Would I say it if I didn't mean it?
I worked the crap games and the guys gave me tips.
Crap games.
What crap games? What crap games? What tips? What crap games?
I told you I wasn't going to get upset, Dad.
I lied. Now tell me everything.
That's a classic, folks. After he tells the father the truth, where the father said, I'm not going to get mad. Then he gets mad. He says, well, I lied. I'm your father. When he heard crap games and doing things in the street, that's how the kid made money, he got extremely upset. And as a parent, somebody who's working for a living, to have your kid go that route in the streets when he could have easily done it, and he said no to the street life, it's heartbreaking. And that's why he was so upset with his son. But the kid doesn't realize it at that age. He's pulled in by the allure of the life, the glamour, the glitz, the money, the fast pace of the life. As a kid, that's enticing, that's intriguing, and that's what they gravitate to. So that's why the father was upset. That scene is classic by far.
You okay?
No. My brother got beat up in your neighborhood.
What are you talking about?
Yesterday, some Italian guys beat up my brother in your neighborhood.
So what's that have to do with me?
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there.
No, Joe, please don't lie to me.
Jane, I'm telling you the truth. I wasn't there.
We'll see who's lying. My brother's in the car. I told him I was going out with an Italian, so he came along. He recognized you and said you were the one that beat him up. You did that to his face.
Jane, I didn't touch her, brother. I swear to God. Believe me, I didn't touch him.
Okay, we'll see. Willie!
Yeah, that's him. That's him. You did this to me, man.
I didn't do anything to
Yes,
you.
you did.
I didn't do anything to
Willie,
you.
are you sure it was him?
I'm positive it was him.
Please, don't believe.
Now, back in the day, even till this day, the racism, black, white, integrating, especially back then, you didn't have it. It was just a thing. And I could tell you from experience, I went to Catholic school, and I think I was in the 6th grade. There was a girl, Linda. I think Linda Velasquez might have been her last name. Puerto Rican, I was attracted to her. But I didn't go with her because of the peer pressure of people talking about, oh, you're going with a Puerto Rican. And back then in our neighborhood, it just wasn't accepted. So if it wasn't my own, whether it be Italian, Irish, German, Jewish, you weren't doing it. And I remember years later, we were in high school together, and that's when you start growing up, you start maturing, where it doesn't matter. And Linda and I, we dated, and then she broke it off with me and broke my heart. So, life does come full circle. But going on further with this scene is also another classic as we continue.
I swear to God, I didn't touch
So
him.
you were there.
Yeah, I was there, but I didn't do anything, Jane. Believe me. I'm
You
telling you
lied to
believe
me. You just told me you weren't there.
Jane,
To
I
me, you
swear, it
didn't
was the
touch
other guys. I
him.
tried to help
So
him.
how am I argue like this
It
thing?
was the other guys. I tried to fucking help him. I didn't fucking do anything.
Yes, you did.
Fuck you, you fucking nigga.
And that's where the racism comes in. He couldn't refrain from using the N-word in the movie, and that's the sad part of it all. Like, words can be cutting at times, and it shouldn't be tolerated, shouldn't be accepted, especially in this day and age. But back then, it was just a different lifestyle, especially living in an Italian neighborhood. But one thing about the Bronx, we dealt in drugs. We were known for drug dealing, so we integrated with Black, with Hispanic, especially as I grew up, became older. I was down in Harlem a lot, Hunts Point area, where you're integrating, you're mingling, you're getting to know each other. And I found out in life, it's not the color of your skin. It's not your nationality, because you have good and bad in all nationalities, colors. And I started treating people the way they would treat me. You respect me, I respect you. You don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you. And that's it. But you have all good and bad in all races and colors. So the moral of this scene back then was just ignorant compared to today.
I know what you're capable of, and I would never step out of line. You could ask anybody in this neighborhood who knows me. But this time you're wrong. You don't fool with a man's family. This is my son, not yours.
What are you gonna do, fight me?
Now in this scene, you have Robert De Niro going at Sonny and telling him, you know me, I would never step out of line. Well, by you coming at Sonny that way, you did step out of line. You are stepping out of line. You don't approach a made guy aggressively that way. If you would approach him, it's in a more humble manner. So you did step out of line.
From my
Get
son.
out of here before I give you a fucking slap.
You just stay away from my son.
Go ahead.
I don't care who you are. You stay away from my son.
Out of here.
Now, as a father, I could hear his frustrations, and you hear the anger in Robert De Niro. But Sonny also had the right, if he wanted to, he could crack him. He's a made guy, and you're not supposed to speak to a made guy that way. However, you have to respect Robert De Niro in that scene, protecting his family.
How could you do that, Dad? It was my money.
That's bad money. I don't want you to have that money.
Dad, I earned that money.
I said I want you to stay away from him.
Dad, please listen to me.
I said you stay away from him.
Dad, listen to me.
And this was over the fact that Robert De Niro felt, and he was correct, Sonny overstepped his bounds by giving a kid an opportunity to make money in the streets. Even though he wasn't technically in the streets, he was around street guys, where if he's bringing them a cup of coffee, they're giving him at that time $1 tip, a $5 tip. And you just don't do that. You don't open up a young child to making that much money for doing nothing at all. So Robert De Niro's trying to explain to his young kid that money's no good, that money's tainted, and will continue.
Did you hear what I said? You stay away from him.
Sonny was right. The working man is a sucker, Dad. He's a sucker.
He's wrong. It don't take much strength to pull a trigger, but try and get up every morning, day after day, and work for a living. Let's see him try that. Then we'll see who's the real tough guy. The working man is the tough guy. Your father's the tough guy.
Robert De Niro is correct. It is the working man, getting up every day working. When I was in the mafia, that life, it's easy. Easy to make money. It comes to you. Making money on the streets, not a hard thing to do. And he's right. People don't respect you in the life. You think they do. They fear you. When they fear you, they respect you because they don't want to be dead. They don't want to see you in the middle of the night with a gun waiting for them to take them out. So they respect you out of fear, not out of anything else. It's out of fear. So he is right. And at the end of the day, it is the working man that has to get up every day. And people who respect the working man are more loyal or more honorable than the people in the streets. Because at the end of the day, they're respecting the working man because of who he is, the way he acts. Because there's no fear there. They don't have to fear him. They respect him as the person he is. So he knows who the people that are genuine. But in the mafia, you never know who's genuine because more than likely, it's your best friend that's going to walk you in when you catch a bullet in the back of your head.